I'm going to talk about how to rebuild your life after leaving a toxic relationship. So, I have now left two toxic relationships. And for me, that was very challenging. And I wish that I had had some help to understand how to leave and what to do once you do leave. So I'll make another video about how to leave, but today I'm going to talk about how to rebuild your life. So the first thing you will need to do is make sure that you have a support system, that you come out of isolation, that you don't worry about any shame you're feeling, just push past that, reach out to people, and find the support that you need. And believe me, the world is full of love and support for you if you just look for it. And the universe will show you where to find what you need. For me, for many years, I went to churches, which can be a good source of support, but also there's a lot of times they expect you to believe the same things they believe and live the same way that they think you should live. And so if it's your only option and that's what's presented to you, that may work for you. I hope you don't have to compromise who you are and what you believe in order to belong in a group of people. But I've certainly done it, and I feel like at the time that's what I needed. And now I'm in a different place. There's a beautiful spiritual center near where I live that I found, and it's just a love-centered community. So what I started doing was checking the calendar, going to their events. They had yoga classes. I would go, and I would just started attending events. They have, meetup groups online. You can find people through Meetup. There's all sorts of ways to find people. Facebook has a million groups based around, women in their 30s in Boston or whatever. If you set your mind to finding community and finding a place to belong and meet people, you can find it. And if you have specific questions, feel free to ask in the comments. If I can help you, I'll help you find support. And I hopefully can build an online community here to support people who are having these type of struggles. But rebuilding your life, it looks like taking care of yourself and doing things that make you happy. So for me, that looks like making sure that I was getting regular exercise. It doesn't cost any money to take walks outside. There's meetup, hiking groups, walking groups. There's so many resources. There's no reason that anyone should stay isolated. So I just want to encourage you to feel empowered, to take charge. Don't be a victim. Just make a decision. I'm going to find community for myself. And if you don't find community, you can always create it, which is something that I'm passionate about. I've been to places and just didn't feel like what I was looking for existed, so I built it. So that's another way that you can build community. When you're recovering from a toxic relationship, it's great to stay busy, and so you can volunteer at your kids' schools, volunteer at your, local soup kitchen, community center, and there's so many places that you could volunteer. So I would suggest, get a piece of paper out, write down some ideas, do some Googling. I would love it if you share in the chat what you come up with, what your ideas of creating belonging for yourself led you to. For me, it looks like I joined a women's book club. We have small groups at our spiritual center. I have regular walking dates with friends. I call people on the phone. I meet my need to have people in my life because, a part of being in a toxic relationship is just that person was there. They were there every day. You might live together and you're almost like addicted to them. You're attached to them. So you need to sort of fill that space that's opened up with other people. And also, you can leave some of that space open just to feel the pain that you're feeling and to do your inner healing. It's okay to be in a lot of pain. It's a really painful thing. And I love the saying. I know it's cheesy, but you got to feel it to heal it. What comes up is there for you to look at and experience the pain, and see what's there to be healed. What kind of changes are you being called to make in yourself? How are you being called to grow stronger? How's your capacity growing from this, to help other people? But yeah, I think realizing that self-care is super important. I used to think self-care was selfish. I used to see other women who had kids going to the nail salon, and I was poor. I didn't have the money to get my nails done, and I thought that was so selfish for her to, go get her nails done and put herself first. Like when I saw other women putting themselves first, I didn't understand that makes you a better woman. That makes you a better person if you take time out to prioritize yourself and relax and show yourself that you're important and you matter. So, recovering from something like this it's really hard. So, giving yourself lots of love, especially support from other people that have been through it, taking time for self-care, community, and, don't rush the process of healing from a toxic relationship. Just understand it's a journey. It takes a long time to heal, but you're going to be better and stronger from it. And so I'll post some resources in the description. And love yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.